Radha Shivasadi Gaurabhakta Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. We continue reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 10, chapter 24. We are reading how Krishna is convincing Nanda Maharaj not to do the Indra Puja. And then he's going to start convincing him why to do the Govardhana Puja. Let's see, this is the first part right now. Don't do the Indra Puja. Yesterday there was some discussion about Bhav. Bhav is very important, is needed. I was just rushing off yesterday, so Bhav is one stage before prema, is when emotions begin to express. When devotee begins to express emotions for Krishna. It's a very advanced stage. One becomes aware of one's personal relationship with Krishna, service to Krishna. So anyway, Dehan Vachan Jantu
Dehan Vachan Jantu
Prapyotsrajati Karmana
Prapsyotsrishjati Karmana
Shatrur Mitram Udasina
Shatrurmitram Udasina
Karmeva Gurur Ishvaraha.
Karmeva Guru Ishvaraha.
Translation and purport by the disciples of His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Because it is karma that causes the conditioned living entity to accept and then give up different high and low grade material bodies. This karma is his enemy, friend, and neutral witness, his spiritual master and controlling Lord. Even the demigods are bound and limited by the laws of karma. That Indra himself is subordinate to the laws of karma is explicitly stated in the Brahma Samhita 554. Yasva Indra Gopam Atha Vendram Ahosva Karma Bandhanurupa Falabhajanamatanoti. The Supreme Lord, Govinda, awards all creatures appropriate results of their work. This is as true for mighty Indra, the Lord of the material heavens, as it is for the germ called Indra Gopa. The Bhagavad Gita 7.20 also states, Kames tester hita jnana prapadyanti anya devata. Only those who have lost their intelligence because of various material desires surrender unto demigods rather than worship the Supreme Lord. In fact, the demigods cannot afford benefits to anyone independently. As stated by Lord Krishna in the Gita, Mayeva Vihitan Hitan. All benefits are ultimately issued by the Lord Himself. So here the purport we are hearing. At Brahma Samhita, Lord Brahma is saying that Lord Indra is also bound by laws of karma, because Lord Indra is also a jiva, an entity. When a jiva has enough pious activities to occupy the post of Indra, he becomes Indra. And when his karma is such that he has to become a Indra Gopa, we were hearing last time it is, Indra Gopa was a red color, right? The red color insect. So then one becomes that. Everyone is, according to the karma, they're taking different bodies. But of course, it's Krishna who is the creator of this law of karma. Krishna, the Supreme Lord Govinda, awards all creatures appropriate results of their work. That is the point. So Bhagavad Gita, Krishna is saying that those who have too many material desires, and because of that, they've lost their intelligence, means only thinking that we are the body. I just want to enjoy in this material world, not understanding that we are soul. So, we have to revive our love with Krishna. So intelligence is stolen, and then uh, they surrender to the demigods and not surrender to Krishna. Now, of course, Krishna also says in Bhagavad Gita that the results are always given by Krishna. Even if one is worshipping the demigods, the result is given by Krishna. He's the ultimate sanctioner because Krishna gives each demigod a certain quota, certain power that they can then offer to their worshippers. Thus, it is not altogether incorrect to say that demigod worship is useless, since even the demigods are under the laws of karma. In fact, this is the case. But Lord Krishna, the Supreme Absolute Truth, is not subordinate to the law of karma. Rather, he can independently offer or withhold his favor. This is confirmed in the verse from the Brahma Samhita quoted above, the third line of which is Karmani Nirdhati Kintu Cha Bhakti Bhajam. The Supreme Lord burns up all the accumulated karma, those engaged in his loving service. So, yes, the demigods are also under the laws of karma. So there is no need to worship the demigods, but that does not mean that we disrespect the demigods. The demigods are worthy of our respect. They are great personalities. They are devotees of Krishna. They are highly qualified persons. Uh, but Lord Krishna, yeah, he can take away and anybody's karma at any time. One surrenders to him, all the karma is gone, finished, no more. The pure devotee has no karma. No, which how many ever types of karma there may be? 3 types, 4 types. The pure devotee, all the karma is burnt up. So one may begin surrendering, one may begin hearing and chanting. And then for that person also, that devotee also, the karma keeps burning off in proportion. And Prabhupada would explain it's like a fan. You take off the plug of the fan. So first the fan is running at full speed. But then when you take off the plug, then it gradually slows down and it stops. Right? So for the devotee, it's like that. So Krishna, he burns up. Krishna says, Sarva dharman parityagya mamekam sharanam raja. Aham tvam sarva papebhyo mokshayashimi masacha. I will take away all your sinful reactions. Do not fear. So not only is Lord Krishna above the laws of material action and reaction, but he can immediately dissolve these laws for anyone who satisfies him through loving service. Thus the Almighty God is supreme in absolute freedom, and by surrendering to him, we can escape the bonds of karma and stop accepting the dismal rule as supreme. So if we really want to get out of this karma bandhana, then surrender to Krishna. Krishna here is saying this. Many people believe that it's all karma, nothing else. Karma is controlling Lord, spiritual master. Of course, Krishna is not, he is leaving out the most important point that anyone who surrenders to him, he takes away their karma. He doesn't want to tell that to Nanda Maharaj. So this Krishna is just speaking some philosophy that some people speak. But the fact is that Krishna can take away our karma. Karma is not eternal. He can take it away. Can burn up all the karma. Is that okay?
Yes.
Mm.
Yes.
Asmat sampujayet karma.
Tasmat sampujayet karma.
Swabhavastha swakarma krit.
Swabhavasta swakarma krit.
Anjasa yena varteta.
Anjasa yena varteta.
Tad evasya hi devatam.
Tat evasya hi devatam.
Therefore, one should seriously worship work itself. A person should remain in the position corresponding to his nature and should perform his own duty. Indeed, that by which we may live nicely is really our worshipable deity. I don't know if you'll have seen people say work is God. Many places they will have this kind of a saying, work is God, worship work. So Lord Krishna here proposes the modern, if absurd philosophy that our work or occupation is really God, and that we should therefore simply worship our work. Upon close scrutiny, we observe that our work is nothing more than the interaction of the material body with the material nature. As Lord Krishna himself states in a more serious mood in the Bhagavad Gita 3.28, Guna Guneshu Vartanta. Interaction of material body with material nature, that is karma, that is the work, that is activity. But that is activity on the material platform. Karma Mimamsa philosophy accepts that good activity in this life will give us a better next life. If this is true, there must be some type of conscious soul different from the body. And if that is the case, why should a transcendental soul worship the interaction of the temporary body with material nature? Right? We don't need to worship work. Yeah, we do work, of course. We do work. Nobody can just sit down and not do any work. But we have to understand work is work. Worship is for Krishna. Hmm. So here the argument is if somebody says, okay, yes, you do good in this life so you can get a better next life, that means that there is something because the body is not there in the next life, right? The body is different. So who is the same person that is gonna experiencing that next life? So that person is the soul. And so that soul is transcendental, that means, because it didn't die. It's the body that died. And then the next life, the soul is in another body. So that is the real understanding. So then the soul, why should he worship karma? The soul will worship Krishna. Karma is something we do. Work is we do. If the word Sampujayat karma here mean that one should worship the laws of karma governing our activities, then one may astutely ask what it means to worship laws, and indeed, what might be the origin of such laws, and who is maintaining them. That is the real way we can worship karma, to understand who who is the lawmaker, who has made these laws, who's making sure that these laws are being carried out properly. To say that laws have created or are maintaining the world is a meaningless proposition, since there's nothing about the nature of a law that indicates it could generate the existential situation it is supposed to govern. So it's not that the laws of karma have created this material nature, right? According to Karma Mimamsa philosophy, karma is supreme. There's nothing beyond karma, and everything is coming from karma. But karma cannot create. It's not the creation of creator of this material world. Karma itself has been created by Krishna, this law of karma. In fact, worship is meant for Krishna himself, and this real conclusion will be clearly revealed in this chapter. So for now, Krishna is just speaking this karma mimamsa philosophy just so that he can convince Nanda Maharaj, don't do the Indra sacrifice. And then later he's going to say, do Govardhan Puja. Is that okay?
So like this is also like you're right
Like,
that some people say that karm hi tumhari puja hai, karm karo.
Mm. Mm.
So like he's trying to point out this and then asking him that you should not do it. Indra puja,
Yeah,
right? He's
that's right.
putting these arguments, like he's trying to explain us also the
What
what are
is
the,
he explaining us?
like he's trying to explain us that what is the argument that why uh, Indra or the demigods should not be, because they are not at that position, like how even the karma he said, because some people really worship karma. Yes, it's right. The karma
Yeah,
mimamsa followers, they really do that, they really believe
yeah.
in that, the
But
atheist.
yeah, but that actually is not a correct philosophy,
Yeah,
right?
so like Krishna is trying to tell us how it is not correct. He's giving the
Mm.
arguments, right?
Mm. Yeah, because now soon then he'll say worship Govardhan.
Mm-hmm.
First he is
very
using
nicely
this
explained.
philosophy. Huh? Sorry.
Very nicely explained.
Yeah, very nice. This
Krishna.
like this part is
Yeah.
makes clear. Everything is clear.
Mm.
Mm.
Till yesterday there were some doubts, but now it's cleared.
And like
Mm.
not like demigod worship, he's not condemning means fully like respect. But like see, even like he explains, no Krishna, that even the demigods, they are also Jeev, na? Jeev, what do you call Jeev? Uh,
Jivatmas?
Jivatma. So even they are bound by the
Yeah.
right, by
Laws of
the laws of
karma.
nature.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. It's true.
very
While,
nice.
yeah, because somebody has the karma. So he's become Lord Indra now. But when the
Yeah.
karma finishes, then he may become again a worm.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So
same for
respect the
us.
demigod. Yeah, because they are
Yeah.
above, they more, yeah, they are above the human beings or any other right entity, Jivatma. But yeah, respect, but not fully just completely, yeah, worship, right? The
That's
demigod.
right.
The
Yeah, that's
ultimate
right.
is, yeah, yeah, Krishna.
Ultimate is Krishna. That's right. Demigods are higher than the
Yeah.
human beings. Then higher than the demigods are the sages, the Saptarishis, the
Mm.
Prajapatis.
Mm.
Then higher than those are the like the four Kumaras and like so there's a hierarchy also.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
but yeah, we are all going on according to our work. But surrender to Krishna, that
Yes.
immediately removes us from this whole cycle.
Or
So
like,
can you just mention then higher than the four Kumaras are?
Then higher than the four Kumaras is gonna be Lord Brahma,
Okay, and
then Lord Brahma, then of course Lord
Lord
Shiva,
Shiva.
and then higher than Lord Shiva is gonna be all the Vishnu avatars,
Vishnu.
the incarnations of Lord Vishnu.
Hmm.
Then
Then
it's
comes
gonna be
Krishna.
Krishna.
Krishna. Yeah.
Mm.
Hmm.
so the Adityas, Yadu, think they are lower. Is it?
The Adityas, yeah, they are
Mm.
the sons of the Aditi, right? The demigods.
Demigod.
Yeah, they
Okay.
because they can go only up to Swarg, right? They can't go to
Hmm.
higher
Mm.
lok like the Maharlok, Janalok,
Hmm.
Tapalok. They can't go to those worlds. Which still, when the when Lord Brahma goes to sleep, then Swarglok is also destroyed.
Mm.
Indra is also destroyed. All these demigods are destroyed. But at that time, the sages who are living in Maharlok, Janalok, Tapalok, they're still there. They're still there doing their sacrifices or their meditations on Krishna, on the Yagya Purush. Well, on Lord Vishnu mostly, not Krishna directly. But yeah. So there is higher beings than the demigods also. And they're all jivas, of course.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, all jivas. So depending on how one has acted, one goes to these different planets and attains these different positions. And then when one's karma is finished to be in that position, then based on how we have acted, we may again take up a low birth, right? But, so that's why actually the whole thing is revive love for Krishna. Demigod worship is still going to keep us in this material world, still keep us thinking we are the body. Will keep us that let me enjoy this world. And in that, what we are not doing, the most important thing is reviving our relationship with Krishna. Love for Krishna, that is what is needed. We simply have to revive our love for Krishna. And that is what's actually going to give us the real happiness. Material desires, when they are fulfilled, yes, of course we get happiness. Yes. But that happiness is also very little. And it's not even permanent, it's temporary, goes away. Well, sometimes it may be also for a very long time, but how much we have to work to maintain it or even to get it. But that's also not the point. The point is that we are not the body, we are the soul, and that we have an eternal relationship with Krishna. And we need to be in that relationship. And Krishna is eagerly waiting for us. He's waiting. When is Sneha gonna come back? When is Sneha gonna come back to me? When is Ratna gonna understand I love her so much? When is Bhakta Priya coming back? When is Rashmi Auntie coming back? Krishna is eagerly waiting. Let's stop here.
Yes.
Yes.
Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Shlok Prabhupada ki jai, Gaur Bhakta Vrinda ki jai, Hare
Jai.
Krishna